Good afternoon, welcome to the Barbara Sports Stadium. It's continuous coverage of the Ghana Premier League, and we're bringing to you this mouth-watering clash between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and then also Vision FC. It's one of 8 games that will be played simultaneously today to wrap up match at the 24. My name is Josiah Okokoye. We're live on Onia TV as well as TV3 and then also at Desa Plus. And don't forget that for all the updates, gossip, rumors, with regards to the Ghana Premier League, you can follow the GP across the various social media platforms on X, IG, and Snapchat. It's Ghana League, then TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. It's Ghana Premier League. Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they are hosting Vision FC. Kotoko, they are coming into this game at the back of that 2-0 win away in Winchi on match at the 23. They beat Young Apostles 2-0 over there. And for Vision FC, they also managed to win in that 5-goal thriller against Bichim United at the Nyaje Kraku Stadium last time out. So interesting game we have on our hands today. And joining me here at pitchside is Jeffrey Asari. He is going to help with the analysis, the tactical breakdown throughout this game. Good afternoon, Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Let's begin with the first game of Matchday 24, which happened 2 days ago at the Swedro Stadium. And that was when 11 Wonders, they swapped, homes. They managed to go to the Swedro Stadium. Unfortunately, they couldn't pick up a win against Nations FC. Bad win, or bad day for them, if I should put it.
Well, but for a club like 11 Wonders, they have nothing to win. They have nothing to fight for. I mean, they are already relegated. I mean, so for them, they just have to make the appearance and show an resemblance of a team that want to fight a bit. But for Nations who've been very poor away under Frimpong Manso, I mean, they needed this win at all costs because they had, 28 points ahead of that game. They needed to make sure at least they pick a 3 point from a vulnerable team in 11 Wonders. That's exactly what they did. Joseph Fefa, brilliant goal by our standard. And then Emmanuel Ano, even though at a point in time you realize that 11 Wonders came into the game a bit stronger. Yeah. But at the end of the day, Nations were expected to win anyway because almost every team playing 11 Wonders today will pick the triple. Like I said, there's nothing for them to fight for. When a football team is playing and is not fighting for anything, it's difficult for them to play in a manner where it will end them a certain result. So it was a good 3 points for Nations FC, especially when they'll be hosting Bechem again this weekend. So they need to pick the 3 points and then add that 3 points. For home, they are solid, but away, they've been poor. And this is a very good result for them. Yeah, their first win away from home this season. Last season, they had the best record away from home, which hasn't really been the case this season. But you'd say it was a psychological game with regards to who wanted it more, looking at 11 Wonders in their position and knowing that they're relegation bound. Of course, I mean, Nations wanted it more. Where they are is a bit threatened. They need to make sure they secure their place in the league log to make sure that they will not have any issue with relegation. So they needed it more. They needed to pick that 3 points at all costs. And if you look at how they played, clearly show they exhibited a sign of a team that needed the 3 points more than 11 Wonders. 11 Wonders, they are down. They have nothing to fight for. No matter what happens, whether they win or lose, they are relegated already. The only team that relegated already. So, I mean, Nations proved that they needed the 3 points more, and they exhibited a quality that will enable them to end the 3 points with the end. But if you're Frimpong Manso, looking at where this team lies, he has also, attained a certain status for himself after winning the league with Gold Stars. How do you build upon that going into the final games of the season? Well, I think you need to understand that Frimpong Manso find the difficulty. Main season, in the quarter of the season when coaches are changed from Kasim to Frimpong Manso, you need to make sure you are doing structural adjustment, you are making sure that you are positioning players very well, orientation of how you want to play. So it's going to take some time for the players to get adjusted to your new way of doing things, your disciplinary measures. It takes time. So in the course of that, the games are coming thinking fast. You also need to produce results. So it's a very difficult time for him. But the most important thing is that he's got that 3 points. He'll get another 3 points again at home. And they will survive. Nations will survive. There's no point about that. They will survive. And then when he now have the proper role as the head coach, because he came at the time when Kazim Miguel has been sacked, he has to manage results. Now, when he's the one in charge for pre-season, he can then be able to recommend quality players that he think can augment the squad to play better like he did for Gold Stars that he won the league. So I foresee Nation doing better next year than Frimpong Manso than this season. This season, you just have to do best to manage the result and get a team still in the Premiership, the next thing he will then improve upon it.
Talking about the first game of Matchday 24, Friday at the Radio Stadium, where 11 Wonders lost to Nations FC by 2-0. But then it's Sunday special, and we're building up to Kumasi Asante Kotoko against the Vision FC. There's more to come right after this break.
In the heart of Ghana, a nation rich with natural resources and vibrant culture.
As proud, our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring the best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring the best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring the best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring the best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring. The best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026.
Sports Stadium, match week 24 of the Ghana Premier League. It's Kumasi Asante Kotoko hosting Vision FC. One of 8 games happening across the various league centers simultaneously. I will take a look at the fixtures also coming up. But then with the match week 24 started on Friday at the Radio Stadium, where 11 Wonders lost by 2-0 to Nations FC. So that is the story so far. 1 game played already, 8 more to go. Our featured game for today is here at the Barbara Sports Stadium. Asante Kotoko hosting Vision FC. Then Swedru All Blacks, they will be playing at their traditional home ground at the Swedru Stadium. They are hosting league leaders Mediama Sporting Club. Dreams FC will be taking on Ejiana FC at the Tuba Shooter. Basake Holy Stars, they will also be at the Ampain AAK Sports Arena. They host Bando Heart of Lions. All United cross blades with FC Samatex 1996. Yabrikum Chelsea also taking on Young Apostles. Bibieri Gold Stars, that definitely should be the top lineup for match week 24 at the Dance Park. Gold Stars against Hearts of Oak, second up against third. Then Bechem United also entertaining Karela United at the Nanafusu Jabo Park. Now the standings, Mediama still top of the table, but then the narrative has changed. 2 weeks ago, it used to be 8 points. Now it's down to just 3 points. They're on 45 points. BBL Gold Stars on 42. Accra of Oak on 40. And then Asante Kotoko 38. Ipiana 38. The top 5 separated by just 7 points. Samatex on 36. You have Karela on 34. Nations FC after that win on Friday, it just propels them to 8th place, 31 points. Then Heart of Lions also 9th with 30 points. Now to the bottom half, where Vision FC, they're also in action later today here. They'll be taking on Kumasi Asante Kotoko on 30. And then the drop zone has got Young Apostles, there's Hohoi United, and then also there is relegation bound 11 Wonders. So it's getting interesting and even more competitive in the Ghana Premier League. We're building up to Kotoko against Vision, but it's time to take a listen to the coaches ahead of this game. Yeah, this would be your 3rd game in charge as an interim coach. You went away from home, you picked up a huge win in Winchi. How are you looking at building up on that win?
Yeah, it's not myself, it's the boys. Their morale is up, and I've seen the way they are performing at the training grounds. Me personally, I'm taking it easy, relaxing for them, and if they show signs that they're ready to play, it means, yeah, we're ready to go.
But you're still an interim boss. You know, any decision hasn't been taken yet as far as your tenure is concerned. You go into every game hoping that you could win, you know, trying to please management as to making a decision temporarily or permanently.
Personally, whatever I want cannot happen unless it's boys. I'm not going to play, they're going to play. So it's me to motivate them to, you know, be able to play. That's what my personality thing is not working here. With the boys, yes, I've seen that, so I'm okay with it.
And what sort of game are you expecting today?
Yeah, we're going to go out, face them as it comes, and make sure at the end of the day we get all the 3 points.
Coach, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You are playing away from home. Your last 4 away games have seen you win at Idiana Wonders. You've drawn at Samatex, Hohoi, how difficult will this one be if you would want to continue with that unbeaten streak away from home?
It's not going to be a difficult game. We are taking it as one of the ordinary away games we've been playing, but we are looking at match after match progressively, and that is what we have come here to do. It's not going to be a difficult game for us. We just need to ensure that we are moving from where we played the last game to the next level.
The second round has been pretty impressive from you and your boys, and what have you changed? What changed right after the first round, and what are you riding on to get the results?
I think it's just two simple things. We realized that the squad we started with for the first round were following our blueprint, but we were struggling in certain departments of the game. So during the break, we just augmented those areas, and that is what has amounted to this. And I think secondly, the boys have seen how motivating it is to play in the Premier League, and that is what has motivated them, and they have lifted themselves up.
Thank you very much. All the best, Oliver.
Thank you.
Burton Asari Wilson is the assistant head coach, but he's acting in the stead of the head coach Nana Kweku Ajiman. Earlier on, we heard from Prince Yao Usu. He's also the interim head coach for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I'm still here at pitchside with Jeffrey. The two coaches have spoken, and it looks like they are both going for it.
Well, it's very important they have to go. And for Vision, you don't blame them. Look, they've caused a stir in the league by visiting Doma.
Right, so that's the rival, and that's the dressing room actually for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, the home side. Neatly arranged their jerseys, and these they'll be donning their traditional home colours, the red, with so much spirit. They say
The Red Devils.
Yeah, yeah. Jeffrey, you can go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying that look, Vision will come into this game with a lot of confidence because of what they did to Adriana and Doma. No team has been able to beat Adriana and Doma. That was a shocker. They've been able to do that. They've gone to Samatex to pick a draw. They've gone to Hohwe to pick 2-2. So they are coming to this game. Yes, they beat 11 Wonders, but the 11 Wonders result, I don't normally want to talk about it but at least what is important is they've gone to a play like Doma where nobody has been able to beat them. They've beaten them there this season. So if they can go to Samatex and pick a draw, they have confidence that coming here is Kotoko, but this is a Bruce Kotoko side. So this is the most important and crucial time to pick a point when, or even a 3-point when the team is a bit vulnerable. You understand me? So that's why the assistant coach is very confident, and rightly so. For Coach Prince, he has no option but to win this 3-point. But unfortunately, Kotoko's performance at home this season in 5 games has been poor. 4 draws, 1 loss. You understand me? At home, this is not like Asante Kotoko. So they need to put up a very quality performance, control the game, create chances, and bury them. So for me, I think that.
That's their away team, Vision FC. They have an impressive record in the second round, Jeffrey. In their last 4 away games so far, you talk of Vision FC, they've had wins in Doma and then also against Wonders, and they've drawn away at Hohwe and then also Samatex.
Yeah.
How impressive can that be for a team that struggled for a larger part of last season?
When they played against Azovog were fortunate. They created chance. The problem with Vision and Dreams, they will create all the chances. Their challenge is conversion. Secondly, the momental loss and sometimes elementary mistakes at the back that enable them to concede the goal. But when you talk about the game, they play so well. A lot of them are young guys, so sometimes naivety, sometimes inexperience on their part. But when it comes to playing the game with combativeness, physicality, intelligence, and aggression, they are good at that. But those little things are the only problem that sometimes confront them. But they will play. Look, when Dreams played against Kotoko, it was not an easy game for Asante Kotoko. Yeah. You understand me? Dreams had a better chances. And Vision plays similar to Dreams. You understand me? So in this game, they are going to worry. They are going to create problem. When you have Meshaka JT will create problem. Ali Dumohamed will create problem for you. You understand me? Ali Ridwan will create problem for you. Labi Ibrahim will create problem for you. They have players who are very creative and intelligent. Like I said, the small margins are their problem. But apart from that, they will create problem they will give Kotoko a good run for their money. And Kotoko need to play above themselves to get the needed points. History
definitely will have a role to play, but this is a form guide for both teams. You have Vision away from home, but Kotoko at home this season. 11 games, 6 won, 4 draws. And guess what? That defeat, the most painful one for them 2 weeks ago when they lost to Hartsville. They've scored 21. That's the most of any team at home this season. They've only conceded 7. Now, you juxtapose that to that of Vision away from home. 12 matches, 2 wins. The 2 wins have come in the last 4 away games for them. Then 6 draws, 4 defeats on the road, 9 scored, and they've conceded 16 on the road. Now, you're looking at the numbers and you're thinking, yeah, this could play a part in this game.
Oh, it's reasonably yes, but every game may need dynamics. So you realize that Vision is improving from the first round. They are improving the second round gradually. Their away performance is improving. It means that the coaches have seen the mistakes they have made. They are improving them with time. And that is what makes it even more difficult in today's game. Because when a team is improving and getting good results away, anywhere they go, until you put up a splendid and spectacular performance to beat them, for them, they'll come out at you and go all out. You understand me? So that's the challenge Kotoko will have. Vision, they fear nothing. They are coming into this game controlling the game, playing very well, beautiful passing football. The only problem when they get to the final third, sometimes you don't know what they are waiting for to smash the ball at the back of the net. And then at certain stage of the game, they'll make a mistake. But Kotoko today, they need to control the game. They need to dominate possession. They need to win the second ball. When you are playing a team that are young players, talented, have great mobility, you need to control the game. You need to be a bit physical, but reasonably physically aggressive. If you don't do that and they take charge of the game, you'll be in trouble. You'll be chasing the game.
But for a coach like Prince Yao Owusu, we saw him, together with Zito a couple of weeks back. Now the onus lies on him to get the results for this team. How crucial is this game for him?
It's very crucial. I mean, this is Asante Kotoko, for God's sake. I mean, this is a team that believe in win, especially at Baba Sports Stadium. If you're a coach, whichever capacity you find yourself, if you're a coach that you are in charge of the club, you must get the 3 points. This is not negotiable as a coach. And look, you are with your head coach. Your head coach has been sacked because of that inconsistent result. You are in the saddle. You don't have an excuse. You don't have an option. Get the 3 points. That's what it is when you are coaching big clubs like Asante Kotoko. It's the 3 points that matters. No other explanation makes sense to any supporter, anybody.
Footages of the reverse fixture in the first leg. This game ended in a goalless team.
Yes.
A pulsating one. But it was a game you'd say Kotoko created chances, and that was when Zito was actually in the dugout. Now, what has changed for both teams since that draw?
Well, for Asante Kotoko, look, Asante Kotoko's problem has been the most inconsistent. If you look at the top, the most inconsistent back for Asante Kotoko. In fact, the last consistency has to do with that word, our young opponents in this game. But apart from that, the full backs and the centre backs has consistently been changed match after match. That's a problem on its own. For if you look at the midfield, said Kojo and Prince Bedu now playing. Hitherto it was not that. Prince observed that during the Hasselhoff game when Hussein Mohammed, Abdel Karim, and Opon Frani took charge of the midfield. So he realized that a game against Young Apostle, he started using Seth Kwadwo because without the ball, it's only Prince Bedu that tackles well. So now he has two people without the ball that will mop up and pick the second ball. That is what I say. For a team like Vision, you realize that now Abdul Samed, Farouk Mohammed, and then Alassane Zeman are now constant. Either it was not constant. You see Kusi, Asante, sometimes you see Daniel Yemo, but this time at the front three is very consistent. And all they need is Meshak Ajete and Alidu Mohammed being in constant form and supplying the ball. They are going to create a lot of width play and good movement, and they are going to trouble Kotoko back for today.
With Kotoko, you see the setup today, and it's more attacking from them. Coming up against a side like Vision, you've spoken about the fact that they set up like Dreams FC, but they love to hold the ball onto the ball a lot more often. Do you expect Vision to come into this game with the same mindset? Let's hold on to the ball, let's try to pass the ball and try and advance it.
That is their trademark. That's what they are going to do. They will do that. They will hold up. Because young players like holding the ball and displaying the ball and working with the ball. They will do that. What is important is you know when to release it into space when the players are moving into pocket of space. They should know when to release the ball. That's also some of the problems that Vision has had in their matches they play. Yes, holding on the ball is very good, but when do you release the ball? Holding on the ball is not enough. You need to be productive. You need to be progressive. When do I do that? Split-second decision in football is very important. At every point in time, they should know what to do. When do I circulate the ball? When do I give a pass? Who is picking the pass? It's always very important. When you're playing against a team like Asante Kotoko, when you make a mistake, they can punish you with that mistake. So they need to be very cautious and they need to make sure that they are disciplined, they are resolute, which sometimes they showcase in their matches. So they need to show that. And for Kotoko, like I said, they need to make sure that they are winning every ball, controlling the game. If they don't do that, they allow Vision to take charge of the game. They will struggle to pick the needed balls. And when you are not picking and controlling the game, it's difficult to create chances. It's difficult to send supply to your attackers for them to exploit.
All right. So thanks so much, Jeffrey. We are just some few minutes away from kickoff here at the Barbara Sports Stadium. Kumasi Asante Kotoko taking on Vision FC. It's now time to head to our second and final break. Once we're back, we join the feed with Benjamin Willie Graham, our commentator.
In the heart of Ghana, a nation rich with natural resources and vibrant culture, lies the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, a beacon of excellence in the energy sector. For over 40 years since its creation, GNPC has committed to its mandate of developing Ghana's own petroleum resources to support the provision of adequate and reliable supply of petroleum products and reduce the country's dependence on crude oil imports, charting in the process. In education, the corporation has, among other things, constructed over 150 classroom and dormitory facilities and awarded over 4,000 scholarships to deserving Ghanaian students at the graduate and postgraduate education levels. Recognizing the importance of preserving Ghana's natural environment and the health of its people, GNPC has funded the construction of over 700 borehole water systems, 86 sanitary facilities, and 30 AstroTurf pitches to enhance physical and sporting health. GNPC, powering dreams.
A wonderful afternoon and welcome to the Kumasi Papayara Stadium. Here is Asante Kotoko against Vision FC in the Ghana Premier League match day 24. And Asante Kotoko having had some difficult moment there, a little bit of an inconsistency, management turmoil, technical turmoil, changing of coaches, and now they come here looking to win their consecutive 2 games, perhaps in the Premier League. The last time they did so was against Young Apostles, 2-0. It was the scoreline there for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, but Vision FC do have something up their sleeves there after also posting a 3-2 win against Bechem United in match day 23. That is all about changing, maybe, or maybe not, as the two teams walk out of the tunnel straight onto the pitch there to begin hostilities. Asante Kotoko have had to make sure that at least Prince Owusu sits in the saddle there after the exit of coach Karim Zito, and again losing to Accra Heart of 2 weeks ago. But they want to make sure that that narration is pretty much changed today. Coming up against a team placed 10th on the Premier League log, Vision FC. Asante Kotoko 4th on the Premier League table, and buoyed by the convincing 2-0 win against Young Apostles, a result that lifted them to 4th place with 38 points and also scoring 30 goals this season, the second highest tally in the league so far. And they have maintained a very strong home record of 6 wins, 4 draws and just 1 defeat. For Vision FC, they arrive here in Kumasi in a very confident mood there. The Dema Bay side also looking at making sure that at least the 30 points they've so far amassed in the Premier League log in the last 4 matches, including that impressive 3-2 win against Bechem United. They also remain unbeaten in the last 4 away games, suggesting they will certainly pose a very serious challenge to Asante Kotoko, who just made 2 changes to the lineup there, with Lord Amwa sitting and out of the game here for Justice Amwa to replace him. And also in starting this particular game, there's Marfin Donsu is on the bench for Peter Amiduakwa, who did not start in the match against Young Apostles. So Kumasi Asante Kotoko going the 4-2-4 formation this afternoon. But on the bench as well, you do have Kwame Poku, Lord Ilaria Dabu and Marfin Donsu, as well as Saka Dauda. But interestingly, it was an assist there from the man Albert Amwa, who just returned back to the Premier League after not impressive performance in Libya, and having to see Asante Kotoko getting a goal there with Johnson Opong Owusu, who got the first goal there against Young Apostles. But match official Simo Usman is there, and it'll be assistant lines 1 there by Abdullah Halassan, assistant referee 2 being Mukau Fauzan. The official also in the afternoon's game here is Reginald Collins Amwad, who captains on the pitch now to get us going. Mishak Ajete is the captain for the side there for Vision FC, and also getting the support there for Samba Oneo, who might be out of Asante Kotoko at the end of the season. There's been a lot of talking points about his performance, and of course being very much impressive, and also having other clubs looking to sign him on to play for them. The man who's currently an interim coach for Asante Kotoko after the exit of Karim Zito, pretty much a very heavy seat for him to deal with. For Vision, they just make 1 change with Mohamed Samna out of the setup there. He's currently in Europe, and so in replacing him is Sechofia Akwete. Just 1 change there also for Vision FC, and I expect to see a lot of work there from the top man Farouk Mohamed, and there's a lot of work from Mishak Ajete in today's game. But the back 4, Konate, Ali, Labi and Sanja, expected to be very much solid here against Asante Kotoko. Match week 24 there for the Porcupine Warriors, and their fans not really in here for the game. And you do want to see the likes of Vision FC working pretty much there and getting the win that they so much deserve there. So the Premier League really is on here. Meetings between the two sides have been really closely contested, with each team recording a win and one match ending in a draw since January 2025. So you're expecting to see a hugely heavy contested fight there between Asante Kotoko and Vision. Barton Asari Wilson, Vision FC assistant coach, also here in the saddle for today's game. All is set now for this match, and Asante Kotoko at home. They want to make sure they move up on the Premier League log, but that win here will be a huge advantage for them.
For sure for them. Talking about Kumasi Asante Kotoko, especially playing at home right in front of their fans. You know the pressure it comes with. The last time they played at home was a defeat to Hearts of Oak in the Super Clash. They understand the significance of a win here that could really give them a huge boost on the league log.
A top four finisher, Asante Kotoko, be pretty much excited for the fans who do love almost everything here. So we are in here, Asante Kotoko, Vision FC, week 24 of the Premier League, and both teams are looking to work hard. Vision and your traditional move outfit there, Asante Kotoko on the red. Asante Kotoko trying to push pretty much high. Amidu Wakwa trying to combine effectively with Hubert Jehu. Asante Kotoko do have the first offside call against them, and that's how they intend to start this game here. Peter Amidu Wakwa did set out a match against Young Apostles, get a starting role today.
Yeah, simply impressive from them. You know, trying to start on the front foot. It looks much more like an attacking setup, but right call there. A fraction offside there, and he'll be playing from the right hand side. He would always give Konate a run for his money in that role. Very pacey, tricky as well.
Things the Vision FC coach they speak about was the fact that they're not going to be conservative in today's game, and all they seek to do today is ensure that they're able to get the win and surprise most of the fans that are watching. The first score there for Asante Kotoko. Always getting the calls there.
Yeah, that was the foul. Albert Abwab, nudge, had his back, and they would really be keeping tabs on him. He's not really been so flamboyant since his return. Scored, a wonderful goal when they beat Basake All Stars here, but since then it's just been a bit more quiet.
They have a lot of players just behind the ball this afternoon and trying to go with a left-footed effort. Asante Kotoko once again, said Kojo, just not able to pick up the players up front. Which you expect to see a lot of work there from the likes of Albert Amo is back into the Asante Kotoko setup there, but once again Patrick Asiedu, and also having Samba O'Neill of Hussein Zakaria, Joseph Anwar at the back. Asante Kotoko said Kojo, and also having Amidu Wakwa now sitting in the midfield, but a switch of play there because Jehu is definitely going to join the likes of said Kojo at the heart of midfield. Emmanuel Entry on the 10th shirt there for Asante Kotoko, also having a starting role this afternoon. A lovely play here for Vision, and now trying to find a way to get the ball into the box, and now they may also try to get something going. Not the best of effort there for Vision FC. Ridwan Ali was late in arriving in the box. Some quality and a piece of work there from Johnson upon a whistle. Here's come Joe's long ball here. Being repelled beautifully by Vision. And defensively they want to be pretty much stable and trying to ping the balls around among themselves. The likes of Mohamed Alidu also in the heart of midfield. And again, having a Trika Siedu also playing a role there in terms of right foot back and left foot back position. The laterals of Asante Kotoko, sometimes a little bit of changes there, and so becomes the inconsistency in how they try to deal with the scenario. Lord Amora also come in. They also sitting down, and entry here. Trika Siedu is being picked up here. And I want to send a long ball forward. I was looking for some opportunity, and Kotoko may have the first goal off the crossbar, and it's been cleared. That was a very quality play there from Asante Kotoko, and who else will be the man doing that job there? Albert Amwa.
Yeah, we spoke about it, how dangerous he is. He's always a threat. You just don't take your eyes off him, and at that instance I think that was a bit more sloppy there from Ridwan Ali. It just looked like he had a chance to head that one out. and he just couldn't. And that ball falling right in front of Amwa. That's what to lift it by a bit too heavy there. Just a bit too heavy, missing the target. The crossbar to the rescue there. Very, very fortunate, but you always get punished when you defend sloppily like Ali did. Should be doing better, be clearing that one, perhaps infield.
Again, an early goal there for Asante Kotoko might be settling the nerves there for the fans who feel they had to go down pretty much early in the match against Folk. What they expect to see is having a team going forward and almost getting the goals that they deserve. It's been pretty much difficult there. Poku is one player. The fans are expecting a lot of work there from him. It's a return from injury, and coach is trying to make sure that Alizi gets his cards to his chest in the match here against Vision FC, with themselves also looking to be very much of a thorn in the flesh of Asante Kotoko this afternoon.
Yeah, they would really want to frustrate Kotoko. They love to hold on to the ball, but you're looking at the quality in midfield, that midfield trio, of Kojo, Hubert J, and then also Emmanuel G would really want to possess the ball as well. There's so much quality in between them, and you have those two number 10s in Hubert J and then also Emmanuel G trying to connect with the attackers.
One of the players that some of the fans sometimes do complain about here is Kamara, sometimes not able to stamp his imposing figure in the game. And Johnson, Pongo Wusu also giving the ball away very cheaply there for Fishing to start the attacking play. And not able to continue the play there with Chechufia. He's also replacing some now Mohamed. Fishing do have close about 3 players who are out of the country now. And the latest player to join the Exodus is some now who scored a goal here against Chem United in Matchday 23. The veteran forward here is Vishin. They definitely do have a foul here. Pretty much an early incursion there for Vision FC, at least trying to make sure that they make their presence known. The backline, Asante Kotoko, foul committed. Asante Kotoko's Hussein Zakaria was at the back there with Samba O'Neill.
Yeah, just all around Farouk Mohammed. That was a clear foul, a bit more aggressive there. But see the movement of Farouk Mohammed. Loves to drop deep sometimes. And you'd always have to be careful with him. He knows how to draw defenders out of position. At that point, you could see trying to just hold on to that ball, waiting for support.
They try with a long ball, and Kamara would want to see this ball going out of play. It's going to be a corner kick, the first corner kick of the afternoon to the visitors Vision FC.
I was trying his luck from a distance. Not a bad ball, but you credit the wall by Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Neatly set, does its job.
Corner kick. Vision FC, Emmanuel Sanja, just behind the ball. Got a lot of players just trying to crowd the goalkeeper, and that's more like it from Arsenal or perhaps maybe Everton in the English Premier League. But most teams are beginning to employ that tactics of crowding the goalkeeper and trying to make sure that they make life very uncomfortable for him. And that's what's happening. Ball sent in. Kamara is in there. The referee trying to find a way to rescue Asante Kotoko's goalkeeper in that scenario.
Yeah, we talk about a new trend. Yeah, as far as set pieces are concerned, you just love to crowd a 6-yard box. We've seen Hartsville have its players always, move to the far end and then try to attack the ball whenever, it's been affected.
Okay, very poor ball there. Asante Kotoko just giving the ball away. Amidu Wakwa and Ishu trying to come in quickly. He's playing the Emmanuel Sanja, the right full back position there for the young man. Another ball drifted into the box. Asante Kotoko would have a chance now. And now they might have to try this. It's going to be a corner kick. Well, again, what a strike there from Johnson. Opongo Wusu scored a goal against Young Apostles, a second. Well, the first goal there he scored. Samba O'Neill's got a second goal, but again, there's the effort there in the box.
Yeah, second time so far in this game, we've seen sloppy defending by Vision FC. That's right, turn it to a chance for Kotoko. Earlier on, it was Albert Amwa whose effort came off the crossbar. At this time from Johnson. He's trying to just hit that one with some venom. Vision FC always suspicious whenever they try to clear the ball from the back.
Vision did say that they are not going to make life that easy for Asante Kotoko. Oh, that's it. To have a serious corner into the near post. Speared out there for a throw-in.
Albert Amwa looked like the target there. Well, good defending at company at that point.
Serious advertised the long throw to the 18-yard area. Asante Kotoko do have a player down. Another Vision player going to defend his line. Sieru drops the ball down. He's got 3 players to take on. And there's a push down for a foul here. Definitely was looking for that foul and did have it. Mohamed Awudu.
And he's already switched positions. Whatever there's a set piece. This time Asiru, the left back, finds himself in at the right hand side of the Kotoko attack. Well, he does well. He knows that, definitely that tackle was going to come. Set himself up for it.
Entries ball into the box once again. 2 Vision players just going in there to defend the lines. Midwako just late in arriving. And goalkeeper Godwin Ametefe just dealing with it. Vision do have Zaidan Al Hassan and Mohamed Awudu sitting right in front of the back 4. And also get some bit of support there from Shak Ajete, just sitting right in front of Farouk Mohamed, but getting support from the wings there. Sachufia is there, and Abdul Asiru Sumaila playing a part there, goalless at the moment. Rabi Asante Kotoko trying to defend the lines. Another ball into the far side, and now Vichy may want to see if they can have the first goal, steering themselves away. A little bit of a push there going to the referee, Samba O'Neill. So I will do once again with almost everything, throwing almost everything into the game there.
Yeah, it was a brilliant move from the right hand side. Lovely ball into space there for Sumaila to hit it. Try to crop the cutback into the 6-yard box, but at this time you have a Sieru exposed 2v1 situation. Nothing he could have done, but that intervention by Zakaria Husseini. The match at the back, and Farouk really troubling them already with his runs and positioning.
Ridwan Ali here, and now finds Labi. Long section ball to the right hand side, and Ishak just dropping the ball down. And I was going to see a lot of lovely piece of work from Sochafia. Expecting call there from the referee, not able to get that. Midwaka was a target here. It's been repelled by Vishin. Comes Joseph was left-footed cross. Johnson. Entry for Asante Kotoko. I'm trying to make sure they consolidate almost all the efforts in midfield. Asante Kotoko not trying to give Vishin any space at all, but Vision do also have very quick players, likely to also pounce on any loose balls and begin to release the wingers to attack Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, there's quality in midfield for them, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. When you have Hubert Jewu, you have Emmanuel Inchi, and then also Seth Kojo, providing cover. It's always quality over there, and that's what they are doing now. It's the strength of the team, and they are hoping that they could have these midfielders try and find the men in open spaces. You have Johnson playing from the left hand side, Albert Amwa through the middle, and then also Peter Midwako also playing through the right hand side, and that's where you need to feed them with the right balls to make it simple for them. But for quality, yeah, it's there. They would always give you that.
Asante Kotoko just conceding as many as 15 goals in the Premier League. Peter Midwako here looking to find some bit of space and running, unable to do that.
You're expecting, a quality ball through to them, especially for someone like Albert Amoah. Yeah, he loves to run, he loves to press all the time without the ball, still efficient, but you don't want him to waste energy through the channels all the time. You always want to feed him with the best balls.
A yellow card. And Samba O'Neill, just one of the players to have his name taken as very early in the game. 17 minutes or so gone, and very surprised yellow card already picked up by the hard-working centre-back for Asante Kotoko. Well, the 15 goals conceded for Asante Kotoko makes them the 4th best joint defensive side, with Midiema after Hearts with 7, Somatex with 11, and Aduana FC with 13. In terms of teams who have conceded less in the Premier League. And Fishing to have a player that needs to be attended to so far. And somebody is not really happy with the yellow card received.
Yeah, but I think it was the right call.
Teachings going on there.
Yeah. So, tactical, information being relayed to him. He needs it in midfield. It's the first time you are actually watching Joe Pair, Emmanuel Inchi in that role, and you'll be expecting quite a lot more from them in that position, especially both of them being good passers of the ball. They also have, the ability to advance the ball very well.
Joe Patrick Asedu always looking for the long balls there to pick up. Top mass man Amoah able to control well to Johnson, and now entry. Spreading play down to the right hand side for Joseph Amoah. Now pinging the balls pretty much neat and simple, just around the 18-yard area of Vision FC, and Peter Amiduakwa given a chance now, trying to cut in here, but intercepted there by Vision Vishak. And it's going to be a foul here against Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, that was a bad turnover. They moved the ball so well. Short, intricate passes all being orchestrated by Peter Amiduakwa from the right-hand side, but just don't lose the ball at that point. And that was a good way to win the ball by Ajete Soa. Sticking a leg in there. We've not really seen much of him, but he's also playing right behind the attacker Farouk Mohamed in that hole. And quite a lot will be expected of him this afternoon, especially when it comes to creativity and linking up play with a two wide man.
Again, too many calls there coming in. Another card being given to Asante Kotoko here. Here's a Kwete. And 2 defenders of Asante Kotoko on yellow now. First player to be booked was Samba O'Neill and Patrick Asedu, now also receiving yellow card. Interestingly, that's certainly going to create a much destabilized defensive line there for Asante Kotoko, having the lateral, the left full back on the yellow card just after 17 minutes of play gone, and Samba O'Neill, they sit on a very tight rope.
Yeah, they are. And it's all coming in the space of 2 minutes. Yeah, you just don't go into tackles, in that reckless manner. It's quite needless from him.
Vision in control. A lot of balls whipped into the box, and it's going to be Asante Kotoko's just a former just allowed the ball to go away. And so far, the Porcupine Warriors have scored 30 goals in the league, making them the 2nd best scoring side after Midiema with 32. Entry. Now Samba O'Neill. And confirmation of the yellow card there to Patrick Asedu. O'Neill.
Not a good time to get yourself booked, especially after having Samba also booked minutes earlier. Slows you down a bit, especially if you're lateral. It takes away some confidence. You wouldn't have that confidence, to launch into tackles now, to bump forward. Now you need to be very, very careful for the remainder of this game. It's so good for the defense of Kotoko.
Asedu wearing 17 shirts, go booked in the 17th minute.
Ironic.
Good play. Asante Kotoko with Johnson here. And pushed off the ball there. Vision beginning to find some quality and confidence in controlling the game. Asante Kotoko again very sloppy. And the attacking move and allowing Vision to pick up possession. Again to also find space and looking to hit the ball with the outside of his foot there. Goes off the line. For throwing advantage of Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, it looks weird. You know, with that technique, you'd always want to execute it. It always looks spectacular when executed. No, at that point, Fakete trying to use the outside of his little foot to just hit that one into space for Farouk, who was trying to advance into the channel.
On ball here. Want to kick advantage once again to Porcupine Warriors. And last time Asante Kotoko played Vision, they defeated by 4-1. Last time they met here at the Papayara Stadium. Kampoku, Hibe, Joe, Peter Midwaka, all of them are starting today's game. All scored 4 in open play against the Fishing side with Morphin Donsu. And then Johnson Owusu as well, Hubert Albert Amwa. All of them have scored.
The last touch coming off Albert Amwa there. They're trying to win that one against Matheus Konate. You're thinking he came from an offside area. They're trying to win that ball.
Ubejo, quality play has been pushed from behind by Mishak Achete. Trying to express his innocence there to the center referee, Imoro.
Not seen much of him, you know, in the attacking sense. Mishak Achete playing right behind Farouk Mohammed. You know, a couple of tackles from him. That one you're thinking was a bit clean, but no, he's putting a lot of energy into the defensive duties now, helping with the pressing without the ball.
Zayden Al-Hassan. Sanja to Zayden Al-Hassan here, and again it just get the ball away, and Asante Kotoko will just have to move in quite well as they walk into the path of Vision. Expecting to see some bit of work there from Amidu Akwa in the box, and again ball taken off his feet, and Vision will have to come in. One of the things you expect to see there from the side is a performance, and is always being rewarded, and Vision seem to be coming in with something spectacular.
And we are growing in confidence minute by minute, especially having 2 of the Kotoko defenders booked. It's allowing the attackers to play with some freedom. This time again, we've seen Meshak Ajete dropping deep, trying to begin that transitional play for them before he was being halted by Seth Kujo. Himself has been tasked to shield the back four of Kotoko in this game. Another aggressive play this time on Joseph Amwa.
Again, it's going to be one of the games that Asante Kotoko fancy a win if they have any chance of being in the top 4 of the Premier League. And Samba O'Neill here. Here's Kotoko's top scorer this season with 5 goals in the league. Interestingly, centre back is the one who's in the goal scoring there too. And timely interception there coming in beautifully from Ridwan Ali. And showing that Kotoko do not create any havoc there for the visitors here.
Yes, you rightly said it. Top scorer. He's also the leader of this team. Always commanding the back, coordinating everything there. Whenever he's not in the setup, you could feel his absence.
Just as 1-1. Here comes the corner kick, left-footed ball into the far post, and Asante Kotoko would have to deal with this one, but the quality save there from Godwin Amatefe, and the centre referee just seeing a little bit of a push there.
It's been the situation all afternoon. Quite a lot of fouls. Each time there's a dead ball situation, especially with the corner kicks. This time was Amatefe who does well, had his eyes on the ball, not missing that one. Just had to fist that away before drawing contact there.
Aqua with first time control. Patrick Asiedu's ball. And Johnson in there. Getting bit into it. Asante Kotoko trying to retain possession just around the 18-yard box of our vision. Just a farm controls back to Samba O'Neill. Oh, lovely play now from Samba O'Neill. Quality and confident play from the centre back. And now Asante Kotoko do have a free kick just around the good area. So Kojo was the man who was put down. Entry's ball. And again, being controlled beautifully by Amidu Akwa. And he wins it back for Asante Kotoko. Goes round player. And it is going to be a moment for Asante Kotoko. And Johnson's ball has been well parried away by goalkeeper Matefe. And that's the pressure Asante Kotoko is really pounding on Vision FC.
Yeah, something we've not seen all game. It was a transition, a quick one, but brilliant pass from Albert Amwa to the feet of Johnson, who was in space over there. No one marking him. Does well to just hit that one, and Amatefe have to put everything behind that ball.
Set piece to the far post once again. Asante Kotoko has been headed down once again, and there's going to be a counter-attack here. Asante Kotoko able to retain possession, but again the combination between Albert Amwa and Johnson effectively worked when Johnson scored from the same precise ball sent in there from Albert Amwa in the match against Young Apostles.
They have quality as a synergy, the chemistry between the two, and that's one thing that Albert Amwa gives you whenever you play him through the middle. He has the ability to draw in the other attackers together with a link-up play, and we saw it how they transitioned that ball quickly, something we've not seen them do. The energy with which they play with, especially when they are counter-attacking. It's been a bit slow, but that one was a bit more promising from them.
On the ball again, and some of the crosses coming in from Asante Kotoko can be very quality, but again, it's been hard they've been able to deal with it. Asiedu has been fouled here, and again, Asante Kotoko will be thinking that's the trophy up. And Quetta should be booked.
Yeah, and the protest from all the players now, thinking that was an obvious push there. Just barged into Asiedu. He should be fortunate.
Absolutely.
Referee lenient on that occasion, I think.
Every time Asante Kotoko lost at home this season was against Hearts of Folk, lost by a goal to nil. They have picked up 6 wins at home and drawn 4 in their last 11 home games. Scoring 21 and conceding just 7 at home as well. Asante Kotoko. Interestingly, they've also had to do a lot of work there in the last 5 games in the Premier League. Expecting to see a lot of quality work, and for Vision FC, they've won 7 matches and drawn 9 and lost 7, scoring 25 goals and conceding the same amount of goals as well. 12 away games this season, they picked up only 2 wins, drawn 4 and also losing 6.
And they had to turn the corner, in the second round. Their last 4 games away from home, they've been quite, impressive. 2 wins, 2 draws.
Good play there from Ishak Kajeti. Quality work, looking for Farouk in the box. Trying to retain possession beautifully, neat and simple. As he did last time, also making sure that his presence is felt around the midfield. Fans will be expecting at least the team to have picked up the first goal as early as possible, and the bench of Fishing. So Silly Okran and one of them in. They play a lot of spaces there for Seth Kojo to at least control their affairs. Just as he's venturing forward with another long ball to the right hand side, expecting Johnson Tonga Wusu to walk into the box now. And quality defensive work from Ridwan Ali. Just show the goalkeeper, Godwin Amantefe is able to pick it up. And here comes Ibrahim Labi. And finds Sanja. And here comes Mohamed Awudu. It's Farouk here. Sanja. And then the confidence with which they are trying to control first there. Awudu back to Sanja. Emmanuel. And look at the way Vishin not under any pressure at all, controlling the game. Farouk here. And Asante Kotoko give the ball away. And again, a lovely strike from outside the box now. And it is Sotifia Kwetes. Excellent strike. Left-footed one there, but you have Kamara there to equally save the scenario.
Excellent goalkeeping, but they are oozing confidence now, Mission FC, and that's largely due to the fact that Kotoko are allowing them space on the ball, too much space on the ball, and they're able to change the passes together, and they're moving it into dangerous areas. It's so easy for them, to make an entry into the attacking third, and it's always worry for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But that hit by Kitty on the 10 was just a lovely hit, but equally a good goalkeeping there by Kamara.
Just half an hour gone here at the Babayara Stadium. Still goalless between Kotoko and Vision FC. Big 24 of the Premier League. And a lovely pass now to Peter Amiduakwa, able to control that, but it's being cleared by Emmanuel Sanja. And just trying to make sure that at least likes over Albert Amwa always in control. Asante Kotoko again giving the ball away to Zaidan El Hassan. And on the right hand side, surging forward. And a piece of work from Vishin. The side will normally create problems for Asante Kotoko in the Premier League. Lovely work there from Ali. Flag stays down, and Vishin Mishak Achete. And to the rescue there is Mohamed Kamara. But again, a very excellent pass there, just making sure that precisely the knives is passing through a batter.
There's a pass
just look at that. Just look at that.
Lovely defense split, and no one saw it coming. All the defense that's square there. No one just saw it coming. But quick thinking on the part of Kamara to just come out, narrow the angle again, and he should be scoring that with ease. But what a lovely pass that was. Just brilliant.
The very first time Vision have come close to scoring in the game. The very first opportunity was Asante Kotoko's Albert Amwa's header creating the goal post. It's going to be Amidu Akwa. Sometimes do have some contract talks for Asante Kotoko as whether it's going to renew or not. It's been a lot of news about Amidu Akwa extending his contract. Maybe trying to find space and play this club football somewhere else. Seth Kojo. Always looking for the defense splitting passes there. I'm not really lucky about that. And Asante Kotoko once again back to winning possession. And again, a lip goal there for the referee. Very spy there for Vision, and you can see that from the coach. Very excited with a call there from the referee as well.
Yeah, not happy with the challenge or this player there. Again, showing too much of the ball. A lovely skill, and Seth Kojo right behind him. Okay, I was there. Only one, but it was a contact, the impact, of that arm of Joseph Amwa catching Farouk Mohamed is still causing problems. They're just struggling to deal with his movement now. Not so stationary. Loves to move off it, creating space for Mishak Ajete, who made that earlier round we saw, into space, and that's due to the clever positioning of Farouk Mohamed.
Entry. They find space down the left hand side. Here comes Zidane Larson. Speaks now for Emmanuel Sanja. The play trying to look for space to hit the long ball. Kamara failing to deal with it the first time, but collecting the second. Vision have scored 9 and conceded 6 on the road this season. 12 games away this season. And we see the confidence with which they believe that they can actually hit Asante Kotoko. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, they struggled at home, Kotoko. They've struggled at home in some of the games. They've played that 0-0 draw. They played against Beckham Chelsea, one of the games where you think they should have won. You know, in their last home game, it was a defeat where they failed to score. They failed to make the chances they created count. So, if you're a Vision side coming here, you'll be thinking, yeah, I just need to play well with what they're doing currently. And, you know, obviously, we've seen Kamara pull up some good saves. And for me, he's been their most consistent player in this game so far. He's really kept them in the game at this point.
Oh, the only man up front there for Asante Kotoko for most of the long balls given. He's not really a tall player, but almost trying to find him. Consistently they've been doing that and not working. Here comes Farouk. He's got Zakaria to beat, and slightly he was able to get the ball off his feet.
Yeah, he does well to stay with him. Farouk, such a tough customer now.
Again, it's going to be some ball nails interception there. The goalkeeper able to pick it up before that.
Talking about qualities.
I tell you what, Sambal Neil is telling the teammate that they're walking too much.
Yeah, and they're playing at a walking pace now. We're talking about the pressing without the ball. It's lethargic. And, you know, sometimes it's just about how you win the ball. The energy you use in winning the ball is the same energy you transition with. And for Kotoko, in this game so far, it's been non-existent. And Samba clearly isn't happy with that. You know, you look at the demeanor of the coach as well. He's not really happy with that so far. The attitude, energy levels really dropping.
Okay, taking shot there of Vishen Mishak Ajeta here. Fancying a long drive there, Mishak. Split the ball to the far side. Awudu here. Another ball lifted into the box, and now Farouk was there. And again, it's been well picked up beautifully there by goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara. And again, it's very good play there from Vishen. Twice they really come close at hurting Asante Kotoko.
And really probe it. They're asking questions of the Kotoko defense, and you know there's too many spaces, too much spaces for them, you know, to just try and attack. This time another ball from a bit more deep. That was a lovely cross, sweet cross, eluding every single Kotoko defender. I think execution had no precision. Just head straight to Kamara. Just going to deal with that.
Gonna go again, Vishen. If there's any team that really has the potential of getting a goal there, it appears Vishen may be doing that, and that's the starting tackle there. But then look at the ball again. This is where the tackle came in from Asir. We should be very careful. It's already on a yellow card.
Yes, but
He's got plenty of the ball there, so that would be his escape.
I think so, and that was why he was confident right after that tackle. But spoken about the fact that once you're into the referee's books, it changes a lot.
Shaq, and again saved by Mohamed Kamara, and Vishen once again asking a lot of questions. That's Kotoko's defense. So far, it's been very one-way traffic there. It's been Vishen who's got lots and lots of close range effort there and get the first goal.
He's keeping them in the game. Literally, he's the one standing right between a goal and Vision FC now. It's getting even more frustrating, you know, for Vision FC. They should be 1 or 2 up by now. We've seen some good balls into the channels.
And that's a foul there. Cheo just sending the ball backwards to Johnson. Able to deal with the ball there. Abdul Afils Konate, the left full back for Vishen. It's been fouled.
That tackle on Konate not good enough. Johnson knew. You know, it's all stemming from the fact that, you know, the Vision are really dictating the pace of this game. They've been so dominant, and look at the chances they've created as well. Top quality chances, but the finishing just letting them down each and every time they come close. You also credit Kamara. It's been so wonderful so far.
Comes Vision again, another ball to the far side, expecting the run there. Here comes Kamara. No question marks about him, sometimes his confidence level. The guy is overconfident or sometimes lacking confidence. And here comes Vision once again as they have possession, trying to head to Asante Kotoko. They're trying to push forward with Farouk here, but taking off his feet. And Amidou Akwa without to raise here. He's got Farouk on his heels there. Farouk trying to drag him from behind. Asante Kotoko's entry coming in with a bit of interception. Here comes Vision. Lovely play there from Vision FC.
Just allowing them too much space on the ball now. And you know, that's causing Vision to grow in confidence. Like we said, moving the ball is quite easy for them, but you know, when you don't press, you allow them space and time on the ball, it's just going to make you work now. And that's what Kotoko are currently doing.
Amidou Akwa trying to go around his man, Peter Amidou Akwa in the box, and Amidou Akwa dragging the ball in. Asante Kotoko again, can't score, and Hubert Jewu just hitting the ball wide.
That's the closest they've come in the game, but that was a golden chance for Hubert Jewu to have put them on the board. That was a good job done. Solo effort there by Amidou Akwa again. You had bodies in the box for Vision FC, but no one closing him down. It was that extra touch, but that ball coming off the legs of Labi. And Jewu right there, right at the edge of the goalkeeper's area. Just look at that good touch there with his knees, but just couldn't hit that one on target.
To talk about their scenario here for Vision FC. I'm talking about they only lost once in the last outing there. There's a 2-1 defeat against Midyama. Vision FC. And they had a 3-0 win, friends of scoreboard. Asante Kotoko. They have friends of the scoreboard also watching the game here. An interesting scenario with Sua and Mishaka Jetasua is being spoken to. And there's a Vision FC supporter as well. They will kick it, that's what they say. Interesting win there for Vision. Was a 3-0 win over 11 Wonders, 3-2 win over Bechema United, and a 2-0 draw with Dreams FC in Hohoe United. This season they've been one of the free scoring side in the Premier League, Vision FC, and so not surprising at least that they come in very much confident that they can actually do something here against Asante Kotoko. Amidou Akwa in the box, Peter Amidou Akwa. Oh, good save there from Ametefe. And Vision FC would also have the player being booked there for the foul, and that's obviously is Mohamed Awudu. But this man was just pacing and trying to find space.
They just have to be careful there. Good ball. Again, he had to raise alone down there. Oh, that was a clear foul. Lido with a pull there on set Kwejo. It was just a bad place to lose the ball. Not the best place to lose the ball at all. And Vision FC nearly played themselves into trouble. Huge trouble there. But for the brilliance of Ametefe in between the sticks to deny Kotoko.
Now they have this free kick deal with it there. Asante Kotoko. Expecting 2 minutes of added time before the break. But here comes a set piece advantage to Asante Kotoko. Shaka Jetusua just playing the petrol there. Trying to see how Samba O'Neill have the ball there, well doing the job, and goes for another rebound of it and repelled Ibejewu. Spreading player to the right, and Joseph Famwa also swings the ball to the left hand side for entry. And Asante Kotoko, Albert Amwa just couldn't go past his man. Asante Kotoko again will have to deal with yet another opportunity. Maybe the referee stopping play. It's going to be a drop ball scenario to the Porcupine Warriors. Asiedu, entry, looking to dig the ball just about the goalkeeper. Mentefe couldn't quite do it with it. There's a chance there for Asante Kotoko, and just the ball there from entry. And so the yellow card there to Mohamed Awudu. And the referee seeing two players going at each other. 2 minutes over the time here at the Babayara Stadium. Match week 29, Asante Kotoko nil, Vision FC nil. Talk about Vision FC without the likes of Sherif Mohammed and Emmanuel Sanja, scored 4 goals each. Abdul Shumaila and Mishak on 3 goals, with Sam and Mohammed, who's not playing a part there. And yet again, it's a notch at the back against Awudu, who just received a yellow card. Asante Kotoko now trying to get the ball straight down to Peter Amiduakwa. He's able to control well, Amiduakwa. Again, another wasted effort there. Sanja winning possession beautifully there for Vision FC. And so far, these two teams are really had to go at each other and have failed to register a goal, but Vision have had very close calls. Asante Kotoko again, Amiduakwa, so always going to be the target man. And Nabi just coming to win the ball away from him. Here comes Awudu. Here comes Mishak. There's a dummy here from Mishak. The best of control there from Zakaria. And Kamara. Again, a very hot wrenching pass there. Asante Kotoko would have to see if Amwa can just run a man down. Amwa with a strike! And goes wide. I'll tell you what, if there's anybody who may perhaps have a chance there. It was 1v3. And Amiduakwa coming in again, but could have an opportunity there for Asante Kotoko to see what they can actually do there. But this is a strike there for the man, Albert Amwa. His return is really trying to inspire Asante Kotoko to see if they can really have the opportunity there. But that strike certainly signals the end of the first half. And again, credit to Vision FC, really trying to head Asante Kotoko with the most of the effort there, but that hasn't really yielded to any results. Asante Kotoko also coming close to scoring some goals there, but the crossbar denying them as well. Half time, Asante Kotoko nil, Vision FC nil.
So halftime in a Sunday special game here at the Babara Sports Stadium. It's Kumasi Asante Kotoko drawing goalless with Vision FC. Vision FC, the most dominant side throughout the first 45, creating some quality chances. But then in between themselves and a goal has been Mohamed Kamara, who has really stood tall and has prevented quite a lot and keeping the visitors at bay. Here with me at pitch side is the assistant head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Hamza Obeng. Hamza, how would you sum up the first 45?
Well, I think it's a fantastic play from both sides. Looking at our opponents, they are playing a very fantastic play. Looking at their passes, especially their midfielders, they are trying to find their target man and a lot of breakthrough passes, and it's working through for them. Fortunately for us, it's our goalkeeper who has done the good job. And looking at our side too, a lot of chances that we've created, but we are not able to utilize. Inside the second half, we go to the research room and then speak to them and know how best we are going to convert inside it.
We've seen the chances created by Vision FC. What would you say about the performance of Kamara so far? Because he's obviously the reason you've not conceded.
Fantastic position. Looking at his body orientation inside the goal, he read the ball and then he came out because it was a break line pass which they were finding their target man, and fortunately for them they had him, of which, looking at the experience and their calculation of Kamara, he was able to save it. With that, I think we need to work more about our defenders, how they're going with their marking, especially the one giving up pressure and the one giving up cover up. We need to talk about it inside the second half as well. Thank
you very much. So that's Hamza Obeng, the assistant head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He has given us his assessment of the first half, and he's spoken about the performance of Kamara in between the sticks for Kotoko because he's really pulled off some wonderful saves to keep the visitors, Vision FC, at bay. Now here with me is Alfred Nelson, the assistant head coach of Vision FC. Alfred, have you been pleased with the performance of the boys?
Yeah, I think we are playing a medium block where we transition through the middle. I think we've been great with that. Sometimes you go through the wings, but I think our captain went 1v1 with the goalkeeper 2 times. Yeah, he was precise, but he lacked a little bit of direction. So I think it's good. We are giving them much of the ball, but when we have the ball, we know what to do with the ball.
You think you could rule all the chances you've missed if this game shouldn't go in your favor after 90 minutes?
Yeah, that's football. We go again, we'll talk to them, and we know when we come back, we'll have other chances to make amends.
Thank you very much. All the best of luck in the remaining game. So that's Alfred Nelson, the assistant head coach of Vision FC. It's halftime here at the Babara Sports Stadium. We go for a break. When we are back, I'll be joined at pitch side by Jeffrey Asari, and he will give us the tactical breakdown.
Ghana Math launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring. The best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring. The best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring. The best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring. The best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub, and this year we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience, eat, drink, buy, do and learn.
Drawing goalless against a Vision FC in a game where they conceded quite a number of shots, but then Mohamed Kamara, he's really stood tall for them, keeping Vision FC at bay. It's goalless at the break. Kotoko nil, Vision FC nil, but the shots equal 4 shots apiece. But then on target, you have Kotoko managing 3 as against Vision's 4. Big chances for them. And if you're talking about advanced stats, more like the expected goals, Vision FC should have close to 2 expected goals. 50-50 possession. You have corners 4 to Kotoko, 2 to Vision. Fouls 13 apiece. Yellow cards 2. Samba O'Neill as well as Patrick Asiru in the referee's books, and then also Vision FC's Alidu also in the referee's books. I'm still here at Preside with Jeffrey. Jeffrey, what do you make of the first half?
Well, it was a half where, Vision came into the game, controlled the game, used the width very well, make sure they shred the Kotoko defense, very quick on the ball, very mobile. Then Kotoko made it easier for them, gave them too much space and time. So Vision were back, they were very much quicker out of the ball, winning second balls, passing very well, controlled the ball, close feet, close control, making the ball. So Kotoko were going in for a lot of tackles that yielded 2 yellow cards. Samba O'Neill or Ajete Sowa. And then you also have Patrick Asiedu on Sechofia Akete. So that was it. And then they started creating up. Immediately you give them space, young, talented, energy, skillful players, they'll create opportunities. You understand? So it's not opportunity. Look, Ajete Sowa has shown not only as a captain, he's led the team very well. 2 of the shots that came out of the 4 of Vision came through him.
That was the biggest chance. You thinking, Kotoko should have broken the deadlock quite
you're
earlier.
Talking about Albert Amwa chance that hit the cross.
That was a glaring chance. Sloppy defending, you say?
Sloppy defending, but once again, that was unfortunate for a ball I mean, there was nothing he could do. He's done the best he could, but unfortunately, the crossbar was unfortunately denied him the opportunity to score. So that was good. And then you also had the opportunity where Abet Amwa found Johnson Owusu.
Yeah.
You understand me? And then goalkeeper Godwin Ametepe came out brilliantly with that stop. Then again, Peter Midwakwa had an opportunity, and this time around, it was Godwin Ametepe again.
Yeah.
Hubert Jewu chance, he wasted it, blasted it. So, and for me, look, Emmanuel Sanja had an opportunity, a goalkeeper Kamara saved that wonderfully. And you remember, Sechofia Akete also had an opportunity. That was the fourth one. Also Kamara. So Kamara has made 4 saves out of the opportunity.
Crucial saves.
Very crucial. Very, very crucial. Very crucial. And that has kept Kotoko in it. Kotoko should have been down, but for his excellent exploit. And once again, so far as Kotoko continued to give spaces and gaps, Vision were exploited. They have energy, they have skill, they have pace, they spread the game to wide areas. So when Kotoko does not close up, and Kotoko, when they lose possession, Hubert Jewu entry, they are not closing down. They are not narrowing angles and spaces and making difficult. Said Kwadwo is doing a lot of the work, but he's the one doing most of the work without the ball. And when that happens, Vision are relaxed. They pick the ball. They are very quick. They control the game very well, spread to wide. And look, Farouk has been great, brilliant. I mean, the first half, Ali Ridwan, I mean, sometimes search for, and the defense have been brilliant.
Yeah.
Ibrahim has been solid. Abdul Konate and Ridwan has been excellent. Ametepe, the 2 shots that came on him delivered. So Vision the first 45 minutes have lived up to expectation and have really given Kotoko a good run for their money. And Kotoko in the second half, if they are not careful, they might be punished.
You look at the setup tactically, it looked more like an attacking setup by Kotoko, especially when you have Jewu and Ainchi playing as 2 number 8 and also doubling up as number 10. You have Albert Amwa, Amidu Akwa, and Johnson Afro. You think there's a team that lacks balance? Looking at the spaces they are leaving behind for Vision to attack.
Well, they need to work. Funny things that look, Entry, Hubert have not worked enough. They need to be pressed. They need to be close enough. Don't give your opponent too much space. So you are talking about Peter Midwakwa. You are talking about Amwa Johnson. They are not getting the supply. But how would they get a supply? You need to have control and dominance of the ball to be able to get a supply to them afro. So far they are not getting, and Vision has controlled that, especially the Mohammed and Ajete Sowa. When they are doing that, Kotoko are not closing enough, they are not pressing enough. I'm sorry. They will continue to control, dominate, and exploit the space that Kotoko are leaving behind.
And for Vision FC, we've spoken about the form, heading into this away game. Their last 4 away games, they've won twice, they've drawn twice, and one of the wins actually came in Doma, one of the most difficult grounds. And you look at how they're playing, you think, it looks certain that they could walk away with something.
They are playing with confidence. They are not afraid of anything. They are relaxed. Look, they are enjoying the game as if they are playing at home. If you have such wins and such results, it gives you a lot of confidence and belief. And that's what they are playing. They are not scared. They are this Kotoko, but they are playing as if they are playing Kotoko at home. They are very relaxed and confident and playing their game. That's a very good thing for an away side to do.
For Kotoko, they'll be thinking we would need to neutralize the attack. What do they need to do in defense now? They've been exposed too many times. 1v1 situations, Kamara always stepping up. What do they need to do?
There's too much gap between the defense and the midfield. And the midfielders are not working without them. But when you do that, you put too much pressure on the defense and they are able to commit a lot of mistakes. Now there should compactness, there should be closeness. They should be able to make sure the angles they are pressing very quickly and picking the ball and passing. The ball circulation has been poor in the first half. They should circulate the ball more to the wide areas of the attacker. And when the ball gets to the wide, Peter Amiduka, Johnson Osu, Abeltama. When they get the ball, they'll cause problems. But when they are up there and the supply is not coming, what do you expect them to do? Sometimes they will drop a bit deep and try to see whether they'll be able to collect the ball. But the ball is not even coming because the ball is in opposition who are holding and controlling and detecting the pace.
Thank you very much. So it's still a Sunday special game from the Barbara Sports Stadium. Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Vision head into a recess with none of them being able to get a goal. It's goalless here. We head for commercial break. When we are back, we join the feed for the second 45.
Every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring. The best part of the Eastern, Ashanti, and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event, the 3FM Gobe Festival. But that's not all. All throughout March, our screens and dials celebrate everything that makes us proud. Our shows, music, movies, festivals, history, traditions, and more. Welcome to a truly incomparable and totally immersive Ghana Month 2026. Ghana Month launches on all media general platforms on Monday, 2nd March 2026 at 10 a.m. It's that time of the year when Media General transforms into Ghana's cultural hub. And this year, we're taking it to another level. Our Ghana village is bigger and better. So much to experience.
So here we are in the second half of this all-important week 24 of the Premier League. Asante Kotoko, Vision FC so far, he hasn't posted any goals. Both teams have come close to scoring. Vision has had many as 3 very close opportunities. Asante Kotoko also similar, but what is really missing is that most of them have not been able to hit the back of the net. There has been inspected by the assistant referee. No goals really hitting and shaking it. They hope they come back and try to do something spectacular in the second half. And we have the bankroller of Vision FC Osekre ensuring that at least he's able to monitor things on his phone with the coaches on the bench. The fans also on the edge there, Asante Kotoko. They are really looking to see if they can shout for a goal here, and that's what they've been looking forward to. They have had to score some interesting goals in the Premier League. They started pretty well with Karim Zito until he had to be asked to step aside for the current assistant coach, Prince Yawusu. And Kamara sometimes being playing for some of the goals that Asante Kotoko concede. But the second half really gets underway with Vision FC. And both teams haven't made any changes at all to get the second half done. That's going to be how the management of the second half obviously will be, as I will do here, trying to wriggle his way into Zidane Alassane. Get some bit of support there. Seth Amwa seems to have really stretched his leg there, and also trying to create a problem to a Vision FC player. Seth Kojo for Asante Kotoko. And here comes Johnson Owusu. A ball here, and it's going to be a foul and a yellow card, and going out to Ibrahim Labi. Yeah, centre back there. 2 centre backs for both teams have been shown the yellow card. Samba O'Neill. It's going to sporting a 6 shirt and a 5 shirt here. Labi also being booked early in the second half. And it's been Amwa who's been also very busy this afternoon trying to see if he can score. Assisted in the match against Young Apostle, did not score. Trying to score here. Just a minute into the second half, and the yellow card already gone to Labi. Here comes the Asante Kotoko ball drifter to the other side for Zakaria Husseini. Trying to advertise the ball back into the box and repelled beautifully by Ridwan Ali. And here comes Joseph Amwa. Able to deal with the ball handball scenario against Jew. So the yellow card here, Ibrahim Labi scored against Bichim United. Asante Kotoko have Hibeje also chasing for this ball here, but able to win it back for Asante Kotoko in the box, waiting for it there. Nobody there to attack the ball. Headed down to goalkeeper Metife. Vision FC, one of the most indisciplined sides in the Premier League, with 3 red cards in the league. Second joint with 11 wonders and broken Chelsea. And the yellow card to Awuju and Labi, the expectation that they remain disciplined and not to get yet another red card there for the side to make it 4. Talking point will be how they're able to hold their discipline in there as they push forward. Into Awudu, and now find space left hand side. Konate back to Awudu, and now Konate again for Vision FC. They're trying to ping the balls here, but they have to give it away to Jehu. Now charging forward and trying to find space there. It is Amwa, ball lifted on his part there. He wins it back for Asante Kotoko. And now drifting ball Pitamidu Akwat. Now advertising a long drive and goes wide.
Gonna move. I think they've upped the energy a bit in the second half now. Kotoko moving the ball a bit, faster as compared to the first. But again, good hold up play by Albert Amwa, feet. Peter Midwakwa He had limited space and time there. You could see the defenders of Vision FC trying to close him down, trying to narrow the angle a bit. He manages to force that shot.
Here comes Enchi. Amidwak on the left, trying to cut in. Again, his effort down to Enchi, and it's a foul here. Again, it's a worrying situation there with Zaydan Alassane, who've been having some bit of a work there with the referee, Imoro, and Prince Owusu, the coach of Asante Kotoko, and that's the foul there on Enchi.
Quite late by Zaydan. He's been quiet, unassuming all game. Yeah, a bit reckless, clumsy from the Vision FC midfielder. We didn't really see Kotoko win lots of fouls in the first half, especially in such areas where you'd always say Madelinchi would always want to show interest. We've seen him hit some good balls from such position.
Coming here with the set piece. 25 yards away. Asante Kotoko looking to advertise something spectacular here. And so always on the grass now, trying to prevent the ball from hitting the back of the post there. Entry thinks one here. Goalkeeper palms it away. Too much power in the ball there from Entry, but want to cut in and get something going. He's got too many players there, and they shoved up the ball, but the referee saw that to be a very good tackle. And Amwa starts his ground, and good play. Good save now from Godwin Ametefe.
Yeah, at that point, Inchi was expecting the foul. He'd think, he was shoved off the ball. Like that free kick, good technique, good hit. He had a swerve in it. I think good goalkeeping. Ametefe to just parry that one away. I've really seen him score free kicks like he used to during his days at Mid-Olympics, where you always knew that he was going to get something, especially from such close range.
Sanja. Labi. Sheru here for Kotoko. A yellow card in the first half, the 17th minute. Awudu finds Mishak and Chetosoa. And here comes Konate. Play the 1-2. The referee now eventually had to call this one for Asante Kotoko, Joseph Amwa. And again, you expect a lot of the luck chance for Asante Kotoko, with Lord Amwa also picking up an ankle injury there. Means that Joseph Amwa slotting in as the right full back in today's game, and so far been solid for Asante Kotoko, except to say that sometimes Vision is able to find some bit of leaking joints there and then taking advantage of it. Here comes Kojo for Asante Kotoko. Once again, Kotoko splitting pass here, Entry. Again, he was looking for Johnson's run. He stood on his tracks there.
Yeah, both of them stood still, not knowing who to go for that ball. It was a perfect ball. Lovely ball into space there. He saw the space. He saw no one there. He was expecting that communication should have worked between the two players. Johnson drifting a bit more central, and then also Jill joining him up there. You can see without the ball now, they are asking them to shape up in the 4-4-2, where they have the two attackers. Just stay with it, two centre backs to make it easy for them to win the ball.
It was a bit shocking that Asante Kotoko losing a penalty to Adriana FC in the MTN FA Cup, failing to score a goal. At the point, the fans felt that the team was going to really have a go at Adriana. And there wasn't a story there for the Porcupine Warriors, and also losing to Hartlepool at home in the league. Sound out there, 2 defeats they have to pick up. Although Lindez and Amiduako again side netting. That's a very clever play there from Amiduako, who's looking to go down for a penalty. The referee was right there at the angle, and Just waved it off.
And he did well, stayed on his feet. I was hoping the contact will come. You had the likes of Labi and then also Ridwan Ali joining in there. He also did well equally. Try and prevent him from hitting it cleanly. It was quite a narrow angle for him to have scored. Well, we simply a score from such an angle, but good defensive work by the two centre-backs.
Shot. Flat to the opponent. So losing possession, Samba O'Neill. Looking for the ball there was Johnson, signalling where the ball should be. Hamidu Akwa. Good play now, entry. And find space now to Amwa. And again, just skying that effort. Once again, Asante Kotoko. And asking a lot of questions. Not able to get that from Vision FC. The centre-backs really getting to the tight area and narrowing the gap there for Asante Kotoko to really get the angles the way they are looking for it. And here comes Amwa again, trying to bend the ball to the top corner and goes wide.
Yeah, and that's what you get when you double up your energy. You try to win all the second balls. You try to force your opponent into making errors, and that's what Kotoko currently are doing. They're forcing Vision FC to give the balls away, in the middle third, and they are transitioning quicker than we saw in the first half, and it's allowing them to create chances. We've seen them create some openings.
Oh, good play now, Vision with opportunity. Kamara with a right-hand save. Has been repelled back and recovering pretty well there, and Kamara this time would have to collect it, and Vision also responding to Asante Kotoko pretty well. There's a header here, and Hamidu Akwa wins it for Asante Kotoko. Spreading play and gives it away. It's being flattened back into the path of Vision. Another nudge there from Asiru, and Sechofia Kwete pretty much another busy play on the midfield there for Vision FC.
And Patrick Asiru should be careful now. Should be careful. He's already in the referee's books for that earlier challenge.
Good chance now. Asante Kotoko again. They have to clumsily get the ball, give the ball to Vision FC, and Tama Bay side. Here comes Woody's cross, and again is a very poor play from Zena Alassane. And the response there for Asante Kotoko, picking signal that Johnson Opongo Wusu is going to be replaced there with Dauda Saka, the man who scored the very first goal there against Young Apostles, and in his spot in the starting lineup. And now walks off the pitch. It's going to be a long walk to the bench there. Gets applauded from the fans. And I was appreciating his effort there, but at least he scored against Young Apostles, but not against Vision FC today.
It was a good goal he scored, a week ago. But today he's come close a couple of times. We've seen him hit some good shot, but it's been a bit of a just dealing with all those balls. It's just like for like. You expect Saka to also add some pressure from a bit of bite. From link up very well with Albert Amo and then also Peter Hamidu Akwa.
Once upon a time, Dauda Saka was one of the poster boys there for Asante Kotoko in the Premier League, scoring some goals and having some synergy there with Hamidu Akwa. After coming out from injury there, he's really been a periphery there for Asante Kotoko. Sometimes some cameo roles in the league. And out of play there, Asante Kotoko again not able to keep possession for quite a very long time and allowing Vision FC to always dictate the pace. And I was expecting to see exactly what happens there. Now they're proving advantage there to Vision FC.
It's really been promising for the Porcupine Warriors. At least we saw them conceding quite a lot of chances in the first half. You'd say they've added a bit more energy in the second half, and it's all about the second balls and your attitude without the ball. You saw them not pressing, allowing Vision to play from the back, something we've not seen them do so far in the second half. It tells you that the instructions were quite clear during recess. You try and press, push high up the pitch, and it's the 4-4-2 without the ball, allowing two of the attackers to stay on the centre backs to prevent them from building up.
Sure, allowing them a lot of space there. And Sanja for Vision. Sanja Oh, good play now. And Kamara with a very, very quality save as well for Asante Kotoko. That should have been it there for Farouk. And fishing, having lots of fishing there, the 18-yard box of Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, most of the defenders caught square there, caught square, and again, another big chance gone begging for Vision FC. They keep missing chances, big chances, and it's always been Kamara, just coming up with some brilliance. And that one, he needed some luck as well, went through his legs, but that deflection.
Pretty much visionary when the opportunity is there. And the 18-yard area of Asante Kotoko as the crowd goalkeeper Kamara, and had to really pump the ball away for yet another corner kick advantage. They've seen plenty of the ball in the very dangerous areas of Asante Kotoko. Vision FC
created the best chances again. There's one from a corner kick right. They're trying to beat Kamara, but that's not beating him, especially after how he considered games hard to vote. You'll be thinking, yeah, he's not going to lose his footing. He's really been impressive in this game.
Yet another corner kick again goes wide, but I tell you what, twice they've had this classical defense splitting passes there, and Sanja has been at it there, and Vision FC have had to come close. First half it was Mishak, and now it's Farouk. But they have to take a very classic save there from Mohamed Kamara to deny Vision FC the opportunity. And Asante Kotoko on the other side also have a corner kick.
It's quite surprising that in such an open game we've not seen any goals after 60 minutes. It's quite surprising, especially for Vision FC, where you're wondering where they left their scoring boots, because they've had some good quality chances, and yeah, you would always credit Kamara, but then poor finishing also.
Able to keep it pretty much low there. Corner kicks given up. Ishak. And Asante Kotoko entries fouled. The pin-up boy there for Vision FC, Ishak Ajetusoa.
He's the guy again pulling the strings in the hole, and at this time lovely skill. Enchi nutmegged over there and just catching him very late. A bit cynical from Enchi. Just wasn't going for the ball whatsoever, not at all. But Mejak Ajetusoa, it's been unplayable sometimes. We've seen him with some good passes, but he's missed a clear chance as well.
Then I was expecting a quality play. Ishak here had featured 21 times for Vision before the game there, and had scored 3 goals. And you want to see how Mishak again. I was just talking about the man who just scored 3 goals there for Vision FC, and obviously always relying on his experience, Mishak. And he's been very much consistent there for Vision FC.
Not a good ball. Again, the defense of Kotoko caught flat-footed there. And you're making so good use of the spaces now, narrow spaces, and you'd always expect someone to hop onto that. And this time, it was Mejaka JT, that ball. And you're wondering if he actually went for goal.
Asante Kotoko, Sakadauda. Again, Ametefe to the rescue. Asante Kotoko not done yet. Amwa. Good chance now for Jehu, blocked beautifully. And again, Labi to the rescue. Asante Kotoko now trying to make sure that they punish Vision for not taking advantage of the other opportunities they've had.
I think it's been a game of goalkeeping, brilliant goalkeeping. Earlier on, it was Mohamed Kamara. Then Ametefe also responding with some brilliant saves. That was a good chance, 1v1 with Sakadauda. Sakadauda also hitting straight at him. Just look at that, straight at the goalkeeper. They're not aiming at any angle at all. Again, back to Joe, and a shot will also be blocked by Labi. And we've seen so much space to be exploited, but I think it's a game where there's quite more to happen, but not seeing any goal scored is quite surprising to me. It's quite shocking. You'd always credit the goalkeepers for the brilliant saves they're making, but you also question the finishing to some extent.
Double substitution there for Asante Kotoko in the game here. Entry is being pulled out, and Hilary Double is the one who is coming to replace him, and also having the exit of yet another Asante Kotoko player, and that's Amid Wakwa, who is also out. Yeah, so you're seeing how the changes really have worked out. Morphine Dontu is also being given the chance here. Expectation here is that Jay will be able to send the ball into the box, and Labi with a diving header. Possession back to Asante Kotoko. Donsu shares first touch on the ball there. Very feeble there. Asante Kotoko unable to get the goal here. Morphine Dontu. And the referee trying to make sure that our leads as a player down, and Asante Kotoko will definitely want to hold on play. But Morphine Donsu, how on earth did he miss the opportunity? Glorious one there for him.
A big chance. We've seen some huge misses in this game, and this one is right on top of the list. Just look at that. Just had to turn and hit that one with some power. Fortunately, just couldn't get the ball very well. And Donzo, 8 seconds after being thrown into the free. He's been criticised a lot for not scoring, but these are the chances he should be put into bed. You just have to tuck that one away, especially in such a cagey game where we've seen players missing chances.
Here comes Labi. Metafe. Jadina Larson. Goalless here still. After 66 minutes of play. Asante Kotoko nil, Vision FC nil. It remains the same there. Asante Kotoko have got 14 clean sheets in the season so far. Only below Harteford with 18, Samatex with 15 clean sheets. Still goalless. As we have Zaydin Alasan trying to control things here. In midfield, Mishaka Jetusoa once again with another vision pass. And expecting the players to move in here. Patrick Asiedu. Scott Mishak to contend with. Lovely back heel. And again, it's a very quality work there from Awudu. Back to Mishak. And O'Neill. Kamara. Again, he damaged the player pretty well there, Kamara. The confidence of it in doing that.
He needed some luck as well.
Yeah.
Nearly putting himself in some deep trouble there.
Yeah, the fans really didn't have lots of confidence in him that he could do it, as Vision FC tried to find a way. And anytime they have the opportunity, they're able to get in there. Asante Kotoko now win back possession. And Morphine Donsu giving the ball away.
Yeah, at times it's been scrappy in midfield, but Dreams FC, Vision FC, they've shown so much courage sometimes with the 50-50 balls.
It's Patrick Asiedu. It's being pulled from behind. The referee eventually calling it there for Asante Kotoko and asking for a yellow card.
Should be careful. Alidu is already on a yellow card, and that's why they're trying to shield him. That's why they're trying to explain to the referee that it was just no shot tagging there, nothing in it, nothing serious. That was it. Pulling Asiedu from behind. The referee has a decision to make, Graham. Definitely there's a decision to make. Oh, doesn't look good.
Well, I tell you what, this is not looking good there for the midfielder. Absolutely not looking good for him. Already on the yellow card, and Mohamed Awudu has been shown the exit door after the shed pulling there on Patrick Asiedu. So down to 10 after 69 minutes of play, I should say. But this is not looking good there for Vision after quality display there in this game. Unfortunately, there's an early shower for this man in the 29 shirt, Mohamed Awudu.
Yeah.
And so that is it. Mohamed Alidu has been shown the red card. And that is the advantage Asante Kotoko may have. But sometimes, depends on how creative the players are to take advantage of that. And so on a set piece there for Asante Kotoko. Well, picking signals that there might be some double substitution there for Vision. Asante Kotoko may have a chance once again.
And you're wondering how Vision FC would respond to this. Definitely.
We're changing in terms of the tactical play of Vision FC. They were about making double substitution. That they made it triple.
Yeah, you
responding
want
to
alter,
the red card.
Yeah, you definitely want to alter a
20 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's quite a long time in football, 20 minutes with a man down. But you know, they could take solace from the fact that the last visiting team here was shown a red card inside 20 minutes and they still managed to win.
Down Asante Kotoko again, unable to take advantage of the set piece there.
That's how direct you have to go now. It's at a point where you wouldn't want to give the opponent any breathing space. You're a man up now. Just have to throw everything at them.
You also understand that Asante Kotoko do have two players on the yellow card already, and one of them is Samba O'Neill and Asiedu.
And considering the time they were shown those yellow cards, you'd be thinking that there was a likelihood of a Kotoko player going off or being sent off before a Vision FC player. But tell you what, that was just needless from Alidu. There was absolutely no reason to pull back. Asiedu.
Labi was on a yellow card.
You should be careful then.
I told you what. Again, is Vision FC trying to go in here, but the ball off the line. To talk about the fact that Vision FC, before the red card to Alidu, had received 3 red cards already.
Yeah.
And this makes it the 4th red card for Vision FC in the Premier League and makes them one of the most, unfortunately, indisciplined team in the Premier League. And they are second, joint with 11 wonders and Brecum Chelsea.
You say outrightly they are the most indisciplined team with that 4th red card, 4th sending up for them, makes it the most in the division now. Speaking about the substitutions, definitely looking at throwing in more defenders. At this point, you wouldn't really have a lot of reason to attack when you can walk away with a point, a valuable point.
Get a chance to find space there for Amo. It's already flagged offside. Substitutions that will be made there for the visitors, who definitely are looking to see how best they can head to Asante Kotoko, even though they have a man down. Again, a very interesting call there from the assistant referee on the far side.
Side one has made that move a bit too early. Albert Amwa.
A substitution there being made by Vision FC. The exit of Sichufia Akwete will replace Sanan Mohammed, and also being replaced there is Zaidan Alasan, the midfielder. So out of the game is Abdul Nasiru Sumaila. So you do have Daniel Yamo being introduced in the game, as well as Nakwesi Amwa, as well as Nasiru Al Hassan Nyanye. The confirmation of the substitution there being made by Vision FC. So Nasiru will also want to play a part and ensure that they hold on to the play there, not to concede against Asante Kotoko.
It's now all about game management, closing in the spaces, trying to win the second balls, and staying disciplined for the remainder of this game, because having another player being sent off would be just disastrous for Vision. But I was talking about the fact that Heart of Oak were here. They received a red card quite early in the game, but they managed to see through after scoring. But for Vision, maybe if they could just make the right decisions at this point onwards, it would really be good for them, because winning a point away from home, especially at the grounds like this, would always be key.
And the ball into the box once again is repelled beautifully by Labi. And just making sure that he holds on play is Abdul Nafius Konate. So they want to win back possession for Vision. Asante Kotoko, Samba O'Neill. Again, should be very careful once again on the yellow card. And Vision players will be hoping that at least they kick the ball straight to him to commit yet some other fouls for an equalization of the red card.
You wouldn't want to draw the attention of the referee. We saw it from Vision FC right before Alidu was shown that red card. A couple of protests, but that just didn't go anywhere.
Sanja. Patrick Asiedu goes to ground by the referee. Even a foul there, Daniel Yamo looks to have chipped him from behind.
And that's the reason why they brought him in. Has the energy to frustrate, press, charge his opponents, trying to win the ball. And also with the ball, he's a speedster. But as well, create something for them on the counter attack.
Joseph Amwa. Sakadauda. And again, he may want to try from the long range, and Ametafe to the rescue. And there's going to be a throw in.
He showed so much tenacity to win the ball. Just cleared it into touch. At least it's better conceding a throw in at this point.
Neil. And just going in for the ball there is Donso. Another ball into the box. Throwing almost everybody into defending their lines there gallantly. Vision FC. Kotoko. Well, the best of balls there, but they have to still keep it neat and simple, just around, forming some rings around the defensive line of Vision.
You can see them with 4 at the back, 5 in midfield.
And again, it's going to be yet another very good place there for free kick.
I think in the process of clearing that ball, that's Konate, coming to contact with Joseph Amwa. He does well. He had his eyes on the ball clearly. That outstretched leg, the left foot of Konate. That crossfield ball, a little bit from deep, and you can see them defending with everything now. 4 in defense, 5 in midfield, also doubling up. But he had his eyes on the ball, but just caught Joseph Amwa on the chest.
A good chance of free kick ball taken again to the box, and Asante Kotoko will have Joe here looking for space, and now the header comes out from Samba O'Neill, but very wide it was there. Asante Kotoko looking to get the goal here, and Vision FC throwing almost everything in, and that substitution will have to come out for Vision as well, with the introduction of Sharif Mohammed Ujisu for Farouk Mohammed.
For a second, you're thinking that was a goal. It was a glancing head up. You know, had to perfectly read that ball. Just met it timely.
It's Farouk who's being guided out of play. But I tell you what, Frank Dongbali, Kingsley up here, and Richmond Okran have all been shown red cards for Vision FC, and now Alidu is the fourth player to be shown the confirmation of the substitution. Asante Kotoko also making a substitution for the introduction of Babayaya coming in to replace Jehu. There's about 10 minutes to go to the end of the game.
It's all about the decision making now. Down the stretch, it's so difficult sometimes, for these players to stay disciplined. When fatigue has set in, a bit frustrating as well. Some of them. It's still surprising though, seeing any goals so far in this game, Graham.
I'll tell you what, Vision FC are unbeaten on the road since their 1-0 defeat to Karela United in Temale on December 21st, 2025. Amazing run. I've seen them go 4 games unbeaten in away games in the Ghana Premier League for the very first time. And now here in Kumasi, still goalless.
Yeah, it would be great for them to extend, the unbeaten run away from home to 5 games. And in between, they've had 2 wins as well.
Babayaya. Just a far more. Another ball in. And diving in to save the situation. Babayaya once again back to Joseph Farmer. Asante Kotoko mopping things up. Samba O'Neill. Larry double. Sending in almost everything into the box now. Asante Kotoko with Babayaya here. So it's going to be the main playmaker again. Goes in his footing there. Samba O'Neill once again. I've just talked about the fact that it's just on a yellow card. Again, tell you what, the 4 winning streak there for Vision FC, a confirmation of the foul there. And here comes the push by Nasir Al Hassan. Amos ball. Asante Kotoko here, and Amo had just been pushed out, and Patrick Asiru was just hoping he gets the call, and Vishing just on the ascendancy here, just couldn't quite control it well, but Asante Kotoko just waiting for a penalty. I was just talking about the winning streak there for Vision, where they started with a win against 11 Wonders, 3-0 it was. And interestingly also, Indiana FC, they beat them and drew 2-2 against Hoa United, and goalless against Samatex. Just 8 minutes to go, stoppage time. Kwampoku has scored 2 goals against Vision. Peter Amiduaka is off, scored just a goal against Vision, and Saka Dauda has also scored 1 goal against Vision. Saka Dauda, once again, very poor play there from him.
They are sitting deep now, Vision FC, and not allowing space. There's so much space, wide areas now.
Well, a 10 again. It's a Vanna quality save there from goalkeeper Matefe. So far, it's coming between him and Asante Kotoko getting the goal there. He's been brilliant. A man of the match, maybe.
Yeah, top goalkeeping. And the man in between the sticks for them. This time, does well to go down. Good reflexes there.
Serious corner. Asante Kotoko just failing to deal with it. Samba O'Neill feels he's been fouled. Players from Vision FC who scored against Asante Kotoko. Frank Abura Duku currently with the Hatsufolk, who scored 2 goals against Asante Kotoko, with Edmond Asante who scored 1. The only player who's still around is Nana Kwesi Amoa. He was just thrown into the game. He's the only player currently in the setup now who just scored against Asante Kotoko, but so far has not been given a chance to do so.
No, not at all. And it looks likely that if Vision FC should continue defending this way, that they could walk away with a point.
The first leg between Asante Kotoko and Vision FC ended goalless in Tema, and at 84 minutes it's still goalless between Kotoko and Vision FC.
It's a game that has seen quite a lot of goals, in recent times. 4-1 win for Kotoko last season, 3-1 for Vision FC, in Tema. So it's quite surprising. We've seen the quality of chances that have been wasted. There's a game that you say 0-0 isn't a true reflection.
And the ball, and Kotoko just losing it out. And they have been crowded away by Vision FC. As everything has been thrown into the game, and Asante Kotoko not able to take advantage with the last 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go.
Yeah, you rightly said it. Once Ali was shown that red card, it's always a problem if you are not, trying to throw in a kitchen sink and hit your opponent with everything. Then you allow them to always close in on the spaces, because once you're a man down, psychologically you have the edge. You try to double up that energy, and that's what Vision FC have done so far. That early shot not taken, but at this point it's getting even more frustrating for Kotoko. And there's a point where if you're Prince Owusu, you look at all the chances wasted.
Once again, Babaya on the ball. And the Porcupine Warriors trying to throw in everything, and so far hasn't really yielded to any results as they get into the box. Okay. Asante Kotoko coach Prince Owusu still searching for his first win at home. First game at home was against Hearts of Oak. He lost by a goal to 0, and his first away game was against Young Apostles. He beat them by 2 goals to 0, and here at home against Vision, it's goalless. A lot of pressure on him. Yeah. To see if the team will be able to come out very clean here. And Vision will have to make a substitution quickly. And now they throw in Sahadu Sule, and also being withdrawn in the game here is Abdul Mafius Konate, the left full-back. The last 2 minutes or so of the game, and both teams are still struggling to get the first goal there. Asante Kotoko's Kamara has accumulated a total of 11 clean sheets this season. Might be picking his 12th clean sheet, depending on how the scoreline remains here. Asante Kotoko again scoring 21 goals at home. They are joined with Mediama this season.
Well, they entertain when they play at home. It's their free scoring side, especially here. And you talk about the fact that they played 87 minutes without scoring, and there again you go back to the chances they've squandered.
The Shark. It's been crowded in the second half. Not seen plenty of him. And of course, just giving the ball away, and Vision. We seem to be having the chance here, but the flag will obviously go up here. And offside against Nasiru Al Hassan.
Yeah.
That's again you're thinking, yeah. In the net there.
Yeah, but yeah, he was miles offside there. Nasiru running from deep, and he's helped with the defensive duties, straight from midfield, sometimes tucking in, showing the centre backs as well.
It's been a very flat game here for Asante Kotoko. Vision game. First leg was similar in terms of the two teams not able to clearly take advantage of the moments there. Twice or thrice they had to come very close to scoring. Samba O'Neill has been pushed up front. Double. Fine speed to Stefamwa. Asante Kotoko here. Beginning to find that cutting edge. Larry double once again, and Siedu Patrick. And overhitting the ball there and giving Asante Kotoko a chance to recycle the ball back into the half of Vision FC, who've been very solid defensively. And they did so, they had to pack the bus. And just preventing Kotoko from creating any more dangerous chances. Babayaya looking for space on the left. Ball whipped in, and this time Kotoko not able to take advantage. Another ball whipped in, and Ametefe comes out. How many of those chances will be coming their way, Asante Kotoko? How many will be dropping to the centre forwards? And here's a chance there from Amwa. Trying to go with a spectacular there for him. Samba. He's just left his defensive duties there. And so he's moved up front. And here comes Mishak. Sees goalkeeper off his line. And trying to go in there 5 minutes of added time. Still Asante Kotoko searching for the very first home win here in the Premier League. And Vision FC and Asante Kotoko once again giving the ball away. Vision may have a chance. Kamara off his line. And this could be dangerous there for Asante Kotoko. The player goes in. And defensively, there's a very quality work there for Asante Kotoko. A corner kick advantage there to the Porcupine Warriors. Fans are still asking and questioning, and Kamara is off his line. There's a very interesting display there from Asante Kotoko. Mohamed Kamara has the ball down, and Ametefe once again calling for a handball. Asante Kotoko. Would have been something else if the ball had hit the back of the net. I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper coming in with a header. And Vision FC cleverly clears the lines. And what a chance there for Mohamed Kamara. Was heading the ball straight into the back of the net there for a goal. And Ametefe, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? Absolutely brilliant.
Please, what is this? What is this?
Cleared.
How many saves? Look at the save we just made right now.
Here they go again, Vision. Asante Kotoko. Seeing plenty of the ball. Babayaya. Another ball. Saka Dauda. Another commit a foul. Yeah, that's the yellow card offense there to Nasiru Al Hassan. Yeah. An interesting call here. And just winding things up in the game. Asante Kotoko. And so they really want to come in. Opportunity to have the scoreline just going here with Vision FC playing one of the most exciting footballs. Asante Kotoko once again. They've thrown almost everything into the game. They've thrown all the dice there, and Ahmed Tefe once again with a punching effort. And so the scoreline remains Asante Kotoko nil, Vision FC nil. Same scoreline in the first leg played in Tema, and that has been the lineup here for Asante Kotoko. Thrown almost everything into the game. And I tell you what, it has been an amazing performance from the visitors. They've held their own against Asante Kotoko. They had a red card to Alidu, but it never broke their effort in the game there. Asante Kotoko now with 39 points, still stayed fourth in the Premier League. Vision FC moving nice with also 31 points. That has been the story. 24 games, 7 wins, 10 draw games for Vision, 7 defeats. And still not seeing plenty of the goals there, but Asante Kotoko having made 10 wins. This is their 9th draw in a game with 5 defeats and 15 goals they've scored so far. 39 points they have, sitting fourth. And Prince Owusu searching for his first win, and that did not happen today. The interim coach for Asante Kotoko, but for Vision, they never were going to be conservative. They were going to throw almost everything into the game. They did throw almost everything into the game, and they have so far held their own against Asante Kotoko as the game ends here. Asante Kotoko nil, Vision FC nil.
Nothing separating the two sides after 90 minutes here at the Barbara Sports Stadium. A pulsating game, but then it ended harness even between Kotoko and then also Vision FC. In a game where the two goalkeepers literally stole the show with some spectacular saves. Joining me here at pitch side is the head coach or the assistant head coach of the away side, Wilson Burton. Coach, would you say you're pleased with the performance from your boys?
Yes, I mean, the way it has ended, I'm pleased, but it could have been better. If not for the red card, you could see that we wanted to make certain changes to actually take advantage of their spaces they've left behind. But when the red card came, we quickly needed to change the plan. But I mean, coming for an away game against a club like Asante Kotoko, picking a point back home, we are happy with it.
You're still unbeaten since December 2025. this time is a valuable point. How crucial is this point towards your Premier League survival chances?
Very crucial. It is good for us. Like I spoke with you in the pre-match. I told you that we are making progress match after match. And we knew that it was going to be very challenging. But the plan we mapped up per our structure, per our blueprint, we knew we could even pick the 3 points. But I mean, it's left with 10 games more to go.
Yeah.
And the boys have now gotten our blueprint. They are playing with a lot of confidence. I give credit to the boys. I mean, they've lived up to expectation. If we should lift ourselves to the next level, I think we will end the league on a very good note.
We talk about quality chances created. You created lots of chances. You couldn't bury any. You think, based on the chances you created, you were a better side than Kotoko in this game?
I wouldn't say we are better than them. I mean, it's football. Yes, we created the chances, but at the end of the day, we should have put it at the back of the net. I wouldn't compare the missing of the chances with Asante Kotoko. It is good we missed it. It's a learning process for our young boys. We will go and then tell them to master courage anytime they find themselves close to the goalpost and actually bury it. You realize that it was more of a composure thing. And in front of the goalpost, you need to have that courage, calmness, look at the goalkeeper and put the ball at the back of the net. It's fine. It's a work in progress, so we'll move on.
Thank you very much, and wishing a safe journey back to Tema. So that's the assistant head coach. He led the team today in the absence of Nana Kweku Ajiman, and he's managed to get a point here at the expense of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. A good game for them where they created some golden opportunities, but they just couldn't bury these chances. Now with me is Prince Yao Ousu, the interim head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Coach, are you pleased with a point playing in front of your fans? The last time you played here, it was a defeat. Now you've managed to take a point against this Vision team. Would you say it's progress made?
No, I don't see it as a progress made because we had a lot of chances that we have to take it. You get into the last minute, see what the goalkeeper did there. He had the ball into the net. Just one guy standing over there, just push it in there. It's just running away for the ball to enter by itself. Just touch it and put it in there. So I'm not happy with it.
In a game where you saw your boys create so many chances, how frustrating is it for you, summing up their performance?
It's not easy. It's not easy. If they're not playing, that's a problem. But they're playing. And there's chances that they're not making it. So I don't know what is going on, but I need to work with them a lot in front of the post. Because there was just some balls just pushing in the pole, but they couldn't do it.
And you talked to me about Albert Amoah and the other attacking players, in attack, where in your last 2 home games, you are yet to score a goal. Against Hearts of Oak, you couldn't score. And in both games, you have your opponent having a player being sent off. Now, what do you make of, his return? How has it been for him, from your perspective?
For him himself, I think he's not happy because he cannot go with 3 games with no goal as a striker, leading striker. So it's a problem for himself. And if we discussed it yesterday, and he says he has to do as much as he can to make sure today he gets a goal.
But for you as well, as an interim head coach, drawing in games like this right before the fans, they are a bit more frustrated, same as you are. You'd say your job now as an interim coach is on the line, or you just don't care what happens?
No, I'm trying to do what these boys will put the ball in the net. They could see we're playing, we're attacking them, we're making them get yellow cards. Those yellow cards don't come out easily. The referee just cannot give them yellow card to come out because of the pressure we give on them. So that's what it is. Myself, I'm not worried about it. Hey, it's a game.
You think your side are still in the title race?
No, we needed to win this game. I tell you, this game, we needed to win it. But those up there, they have to play themselves too. So, hey, you don't have to give up.
Thank you very much, Coach. So that's Prince Yao Ousu, that's the head coach, interim head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He's spoken about the chances they've missed throughout the game, but he still believes that those up there will have to play themselves out, and maybe that could give Kumasi Asante Kotoko a bit of chance as far as the title is concerned. Now, man of the match today, he was just on play between the sticks for Kotoko. Some brilliant saves to keep Kotoko in the game, and perhaps you can also credit him for the point Kotoko won. Mohamed Kamara is the man of the match. Mohamed, congratulations.
Thank you.
But are you disappointed Kotoko couldn't win this game?
Yeah, but it's not too. I disappoint small because this game is supposed to win. 10 against 11 is not easy to draw or lose. You're supposed to win. And I expect the ball I had, for me, is goal. But the referee didn't take the goal, but
you think that should have been a goal for you?
Yes. Goal for me or Dozo. Morefin Dozo. But it's not over. We try and win the next game. We'll continue small.
Talk to me about your performance. You put some brilliant saves. You denied vision so many times. What do you make of that performance by you today?
You said
your performance today,
yeah.
The saves you made. How do you see it?
English is not good. Sorry.
I understand.
Sorry.
I mean, how good were you?
I want to explain.
Yeah, I understand. But how good? Yes. How would you say your performance was?
It's good. It's good. I expect to do that one more. Next game, the other game again.
But do you think Kotoko can win the league this season?
But you are going small, match by match to see.
Yeah. Right. Thank you very much, Mohamed Kamara, our man of the match. Yeah, he was struggling a bit with the English, but that was just a fantastic performance from the Kumasi Asante Kotoko shot stopper. He denied vision so many times in this game to allow Kotoko to walk away with a point. It's still post-match analysis here live on TV3 and then also Unia TV. Also streaming live on at the Surplus. And currently on your screens, highlights of the game we just witnessed that ended goalless between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and then also Vision FC. For Vision FC, in 6 away games, or in their last 6 away games, 5 away games, they are yet to lose. So they've won 2, and including this draw, makes it 3 draws for them in their last 5 away games. But for Kotoko, in their last 2 home games, they've failed to win. They failed to score, even though their opponents have been shown red cards in those 2 games. So it tells you the state of Kumasi Asante Kotoko currently in the league. And, you can hardly tell if the title charge is still on for them. But I've been joined here by Jeffrey Asari. Jeff, it was a pulsating game.
Yeah.
But how would you sum it up?
Well, I think that it's Kotoko's continuous poor performance at home, and then a Vision FC side that came into this game ready to play resolutely, very combative, control the game very well, created a lot of space. Kotoko gave them a lot of space. They exploited it, moved into spaces, created opportunities. For goalkeeper, Mohamed Kamara has been a savior for Asaka. They would have at least buried at least 2 or 3 goals. So it was an excellent performance from them. Even when Mohamed Ali was shown the red card, you saw the substitution, Naziru Alassane, Daniel Yemo. When they came on, they defended very well. Now you realize that
I'll get back to you, Jeffrey, in a bit. But the statistics: no goals scored, so many chances created, and the shots gives you an indication the sort of chances we saw. 13 shots for Kotoko, 7 for Vision, 9 on target for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, 7 on target for Vision. There you see the possession: 56 for Kotoko as against 44 for Vision FC. 7 corners for Kotoko, 4 for Vision FC, and a game full of fouls as well. 19 fouls committed by Kotoko, 32 committed by Vision FC, and 1 resulted in a sending off. Then 2 yellow cards, 6 for Vision FC.
Eat, drink, buy, do and learn every single day. And there's more. The Ghana Month Expedition offers 3 nights and 4 days of pure, unforgettable fun touring the best part of the Eastern, Ashanti and Central regions from the 19th to the 22nd of March. And on the 28th March, all roads lead to the Legon City Mall for your favorite food event